Hello, my name is Zoe. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm one of your other worship leaders tonight. I'll be giving my own little reflection. Election night. We are 1 week past it at this point, but we are still waiting to see the final outcome. And we won't even know the full impact of those political decisions until next year. I'm sure that many of us have a love-hate or just love or just hate relationship with election night. It's this pivotal time that the country's politics are laid bare, and we must reckon with where we are in our fight for justice. There's also a lot of joy when we've worked tirelessly to support a campaign and they win a tight race. Or maybe we've been disillusioned with electoral politics altogether, and you vote out of obligation rather than passion. For me personally, the election brought up my confusing relationship with home. I currently live in Pennsylvania, so it's been a heightened political experience this year. The gubernatorial race here decided if people would have bodily autonomy and access to reproductive health care. And the Senate race featured Dr. Oz, the controversial television doctor. The political ads were relentless, interrupting even my YouTube videos. Almost every house had signs in their yard. It was honestly an absurd and slightly frightening time to live here. But the hardest part for me is that I don't vote here. I don't vote in the state of Pennsylvania. I moved out here for school 4 years ago, thinking that I would be spending most of my time in the state, save for winter and summer breaks. But COVID, of course, sent me back home to Colorado for the bulk of my time in undergraduate. My day was scheduled on Eastern time so that I could keep track of my Pennsylvania-based Zoom classes, but I was located in the West, along the Front Range of the Rocky Mountains. For over a year, it felt like I was existing in two places at once. It wasn't until last fall that I returned to Pennsylvania to finish up my undergraduate degree. Even then, I lived in university housing, which felt more like living in our insulated campus atmosphere. Now that I'm in grad school and renting an apartment, this is the first time it feels like I'm actually living in Pennsylvania. And it's begun to feel like home. I love cozying up on my gray ribbed couch with blankets, listening to the rain outside. I love leaving my apartment and seeing the East Coast leaves, the yellows, the reds, the oranges, everywhere, even when they clutter my doorway. All of my pots and pans and sentimental mugs are here. All of my plants are here. You can kind of see one in the background. I know which roads to take to get where, even without Google Maps. Here, my apartment, the small neighborhood outside of Philadelphia, is home. But I still have such strong ties to Colorado. Not even just that I still vote there, that my ballot goes to the Secretary of Colorado state. My family is still there, and so are many of my friends. The artwork that I made as a kid decorates the walls in my childhood home. I know what stores have changed over the years there and when that restaurant was built and when that one began. The silhouette of the Rocky Mountains is a familiar sight, with the peaks from my neighborhood's perspective always welcoming me back like nothing has changed. So for me, the election emphasized this personal question of where is home? Is home the state I filled out my ballot for, Colorado? Or is home where the local politics will impact me most, Pennsylvania? Is home where my shipping address is or my billing address? Is home where my friends are or where my family is? Is home where I return to every night? Or is it where I return for the holidays? I think this is a similar dilemma for many young adults. This stage of life feels inherently transitory. Many of us find ourselves moving away from our families, moving for new jobs, moving for school, moving for partners, or moving just to start over in a new place. How do we keep track of home amidst so much movement? The answer that I've personally arrived at is that home is both. Home is in Pennsylvania and Colorado. There is a truth that emerges from the contradiction and a certainty found in the guessing. Home exists in the places that feel like home. How beautiful is it that we get to feel at peace in so many different places with so many different people? And I believe that home is expansive. It is not tied to your literal geographic location, but rather the feeling of being held and seen in our fullness. Home is here in our yarn worship space. May our feelings of home be abundant as we hold on to our past and continue to discover our future. Thank you.